In this segment, I'd like to talk about an herb called mangista. Mangista is a lymphatic destagnator. It destagnates the lymph so the lymph can drain the tissues. If you have rings tight on your fingers, holding onto water, swelling, itching during exercise, joint pain that moves around your body, you may have a lymphatic drainage concern. And the mangista is a classic lymphatic mover. It helps the discolorations of your skin, makes your skin alive and vibrant. This is an herb that you can take two or three twice a day after food, and typically helps your lymph begin to move as part of a detoxification process. In this section, I'd like to talk about an herb called ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is an herb that is a rejuvenative, a tonic, an adaptogenic herb that gives you energy in the morning and puts you to sleep at night. It's been studied to up or down regulate cortisol. It's an intelligent herb that is an herb that can rejuvenate the nervous system and the physiology in a really, really deep way. When we're under stress, we get depleted. And very few herbs can really rejuvenate and rebuild the nervous system so it has the energy to calm yourself down, the energy to put yourself to sleep, the energy to have stable moods throughout the day. Ashwagandha is an herb that we call a true adaptogen because it has the ability to rebuild your nervous system in a way that very, very few herbs do. In this section, I talk about an herb called anxiety-free. Anxiety-free is an herb that I couldn't be in practice without. It's an herb that I've used for many, many years to rebuild the nervous system mentally and emotionally. It's an herb that gives you the energy mentally and emotionally to be calm and not feel the stress of anxiety, to rebuild the nervous system so you're more calm, so you don't feel depressed, to have more stable energy. It's an herb that I probably couldn't be in practice without because the chronic stress of our culture is depleting and therefore exhausts us and leaves us without the energy to be more calm. This herb, anxiety-free, is an herb you take 1 pill, possibly 3 pills, 3 times a day. That's the maximum dose. And you gradually build up to a dose that works. And then once you feel better and more calm and more still, you begin to slowly wean off of that. I'd like to talk about an herb called shatavari. Shatavari is an herb that means the woman with 100 husbands. You can imagine how vital a woman would have to be to have 100 husbands. This is a reproductive tonic. It's an herb that deeply rejuvenates the reproductive system. It's an herb that purifies the blood. It's a precursor to the hormones, the progesterone and the estrogen. So instead of giving your body a hormone, we give you herbs to support your reproductive system to make its own hormones. I also have an herb called hormone-free, which has shatavari in it, along with other herbs